Good morning and thank you for joining us for Focus on South Texas. I'm Camilla Rambaldi, your host. Our first guest up today is Girl Power Hour right here in San Antonio. It's a premier meetup group, all girl bosses, creators, and entrepreneurs, like I said, right here in San Antonio. And here to talk to us about more about the group and how it works is Chloe Adams, who is the president and founder, as well as Gabrielle Mjani, who's the VP of Public Relations. How are you guys?
We're good. How are you?
Good. I'm great. Thank you. It's so great to have you guys on the show. This is the first time I hear of Girl Power Hour, so it's really exciting to have an organization like you guys in San Antonio. But I'd first like to ask, how did this all come about?
So I founded the group a year and a half ago, and it was at a weird period in my life because I was a post-grad, which is already just a weird period in your life. But I was in this stage of my life and realized two things. One, making friends and as an adult is incredibly difficult. And two, being a woman trying to make friends at networking events is even harder. So studies have shown us that after the age of 25, the rate that you make new connections and friends and keep old ones just decreases rapidly. And it's about 15% more rapid for women than men. So I was going to networking events, and the stereotypical ones where you go and you meet at a bar and then you're kind of just awkwardly thrust into conversation were not working for me at all. I was going to the events and I was meeting people, but I wasn't what I felt like making really strong, valuable connections. And the more I talked to other women of all ages, the more I realized it wasn't just a problem for me, it was a problem for everyone. So last April, I kind of had my last push. I was at a networking event and a male acquaintance asked for my phone number. And as a woman trying to make these kinds of connections and you're at a networking event and having to contend with things like that, it's a little demoralizing, kind of demotivates you a little bit. He ended up becoming my boyfriend. But
wow.
Yeah, it's kind of
what a story.
It's kind of that last little push that I needed to start the group. So 2 months later, we had our first Girl Power Hour, and the rest is history.
Yeah, I mean the name is awesome. Girl Power Hour. I mean, obviously there's some empowerment in that in the title of the name of the group itself. I understand you guys have weekly meetups. How can somebody get involved?
So we have monthly meetups. We're switching to bi-monthly next year, but we have a monthly meetup. It's normally on the first or second Tuesday of every month. But ways that you can get involved, obviously you can attend an event. They're open to all women, all ages, all occupations. Anyone looking basically to make strong connections with other women is invited to the events. And you can find more information about those on our Facebook page at Girl Power Hour SA. But other ways to get involved besides just coming are sponsorships. So that's one of the ways that we really try to promote women and their businesses is by allowing them to donate gift cards, baskets, things like that to our raffle. And we also allow them to have booths at events so they can promote their businesses even more, besides the social media promotion, things they get like that. And then venues, we are always looking for locally owned venues. We want to stay local to San Antonio. So if you're a venue and you can house 85 or more of us comfortably, let us know, reach out to us. And then public speaking, we try to have a speaker at every single event. So we're always looking for women with a really strong, powerful message that want their voice to be heard.
And I understand this is also an opportunity, like you said, to build friendships and meet other potential girl bosses, I should say, and entrepreneurs. What does this mean for women in San Antonio to have this opportunity? Obviously to feel comfortable in their skin and obviously meet other women with the same beliefs, the same values, maybe the same dreams and same goals.
I always like to say that Girl Power Hour is in the business of making connections. And besides the chance to make quality connections and business partnerships and find mentors and things like that, I think something that we're all kind of looking for in our lives is meaning, and I think that that's something that we offer as well. We give people a place to not only grow as a person, but grow professionally, and we think that's another great thing that Girl Power Hour has to offer.
Absolutely. And Gabriella, how did you find out about Girl Power Hour? How did you learn more about it?
It was shared through my network. I believe I was told through a mutual friend, found it on Facebook. I came towards the end of August or September, so I was at an early event and I instantly fell in love. I immediately felt the empowerment. I have to second what Chloe said. When you go to traditional networking events, as a woman, you do kind of feel demoralized. There are men who do somewhat talk down to you or are there to meet their future spouse or girlfriend. It's not everyone, but there's something to be said about a room full of women who are looking to make genuine connections and to empower one another. And that's what I immediately felt at Girl Power Hour. And I continued to come to events, support Chloe, support all of the women who attend the events, and to support the message that they send out to the community, that women are here to support one another, that we can work together, and that we can create a change in San Antonio and hopefully create a change throughout the country eventually.
That's a really powerful message. And after talking to different women and meeting different women in our community that have attended these events, what would you say is the biggest challenge that maybe they've brought up when it comes to networking or just in general?
I would say the biggest challenge is feeling that they are heard, feeling that they do have a valuable voice. So I think in attending Girl Power Hour, they're given that voice and that they are given the message that it's valuable and they're able to strengthen it. Once you get that confidence by attending an event such as Girl Power Hour, you're able to take it elsewhere and you're able to move on, but still continue going to Girl Power Hour.
And I understand you guys actually have an event coming up on August 7th. Tell me a little bit about that.
We have our event on August 7th. It's going to be at Paramore, and it is a nonprofit career fair. We're going to have 4 nonprofits. Or did we get the 5th one?
Yes, we did.
We have a 5th one coming in.
Yeah.
We have a 5th one coming in, and we just want to highlight civic responsibility within the community. So as young professionals and as women and men, there are a few men who like to attend our events. I mean, they're responsible too. We want to definitely tell people that they have a responsibility to give back and to share their resources, their time, their generous heart with the people who are less fortunate in the community.
And if somebody watching this right now wants to attend or learn more about it, where can they go? Is there a registration that they have to complete?
Like Chloe said, we do have a Facebook at Girl Power Hour SA, and there it will link you to our Eventbrite where you can register for tickets. The event on August 7th is free, so you'll just register so that we have your contact information so we know how many people to expect. We do like to keep tabs on the number of attendees so that we can let our event spaces know what to expect for. That way, we also have your information. Do we want to keep in contact with you? We also have an event coming up in September.
Right, I was going to lead me to my next question. It's a big event happening at Geekdom. I understand this is going to be a panel open to both men and women. What are some of the things that this panel is going to focus on?
So we're incredibly excited about this event. It's the first panel that we've hosted, and it was actually a suggestion from a member. So I know a lot of men are a little confused right now on how to proceed in the workplace post Me Too. A lot of people don't know how to act or behave, or they're just nervous in a space where they might not have been nervous before. So really what the panel is going to be focusing on is how men can be allies to their female counterparts in the workplace or in life, just in general. We have a really amazing lineup of panelists and our moderator. Our moderator is a local business owner. He's very, very active in the community, Matt Espinoza. And then we have former Assistant Secretary of State, Patricia Diaz-Dennis. We have Kat Dizon, another incredible woman who is part of Active Capital, a new venture capital firm that just opened here. We have Matt Wilbanks, who is a big name in the downtown tech community and also for his advocacy for women. And he's the CEO of Help Social. And then we have Kenneth Sedlock, who is a personal friend of mine. His wife is one of my mentors, and he is the partner of Sequel Financial Group.
I know we're running out of time right now. Is there anything else you guys would like to add to all the other women and men out there that would like to learn more about what you guys do?
If you would like to learn more about us, we are launching our website this weekend, so you can definitely get more information there. But feel free to reach out to us we try to stay as active as possible in responding to messages and answering questions.
All right, well, thank you so much, Gabrielle and Chloe, for coming on the show. And if you'd like to learn more, just head to foxsanantonio.com. And up next, an exciting, fast-paced game played right here in San Antonio, what it is and why it's recognized across the world. After the break.